Down here again at Old Allens, just swung into the gate, and nature has rearranged my apple tree. There we have it. There is roughly 1/3 of the apple tree on the floor. Well, Wilma has assessed the situation, and it's very clear to see exactly what's happened. There's been a split here in the past, and it's just opened up. You can see from the soil, it's been like this for a good number of years. And I'll be honest, I did know this split was here, and I talked to my friend James, and we talked about sort of like binding these three main stems together some time ago, because we knew at some point it would get heavy and split out. And it's got such a crop on it of apples that yeah, it's just become too much, because we haven't had any really strong winds or anything like that. It's just purely just the weight of the apples on it. As you can see, there's rather a lot of fruit coming on there. I mean, if I left it there, it would probably carry on ripening, but as the fruit is not particularly nice, I'm just going to get it cleared up and load it away. What I have just done further up though is just attached a sling on as a temporary measure. As you'll see, I've got the wide parts of the sling around the trunk. I didn't have one long enough in the van, and then I've just tensioned that with a section of rope just to hold it all together tight, because obviously this section here, this one, is also got a split all the way down to there, so in a few weeks I probably would have lost that as well. So we'll just have to work something out in winter, I guess. Here's a bit of a game of pick up sticks again coming on. Big bit of poplar there, completely snapped off. rested right onto this hawthorn, which is not going to hold it up for forever, and the hawthorn behind. That limb then comes down, the other limb comes down to the garden there, it's joined up to that main one. Above that we've got a smaller limb which is still attached, but that's just hanging over the whole thing. So interesting job. So it's been windy enough for that. But as we look down the field, it's still not turning my turbine because that is just sat in turbulent air. Rubbish. I have just put up a temporary line which is tied back on the base of the apple tree. It runs over a branch which is snapped or twisted out, but is still attached to the tree. It's the furthest I could get. I was hoping to tie right back into the tree, but I can only get up here because, as you can see, my ladder is woefully short and won't get anywhere near any of that lot. So it's a temporary thing just to hold on to this one here, which is the big one, which is completely separated from the tree. That's actually anchored fairly tightly in the hawthorns and things, and I've been up it to tie that knot on it that you can see there. So it's quite sturdy, but it's just in case it starts wanting to work its way down a bit more, this rope will take some of the tension. That's just to hold it there until the guys can get in with me on Friday to take a look at it. Hey everybody, down at the field I've got the tree boys coming today, so we're going to get the split out limb that you can see sorted out. I've got very little battery on here, my mistake. I should have charged it up properly. I'll take what I can. What I'll probably do is grab the other camera and see if I can get some time-lapse stuff sorted out, so hopefully that'll work.
Yeah.